That passes unanimous. For the public session, Bruce Kohler. Welcome, Bruce.
Welcome, sir.
First of all, I'd like to thank the board for considering several stop sign changes in the Pauline Avenue area. I live on Pauline Avenue. You've heard about various issues with speeding, accidents, damages to homes, personal injury with my stepson. But I just want to make sure that you consider not only the change to Pauline Avenue and Oakland Drive, but also Pauline Avenue and Pauline Circle. At one location at the top of that blind hill. That's where the personal injury happened. And people flying off that hill have hit our vehicle. And I would really appreciate it because coming up off that hill, you're heading west, you're heading into the sun. Half the times you're blinded. You also have a school bus sitting down there. You've got children from the top of that hill all the way down to Lanthos. And people are just flying down there, to include a town vehicle. Just several times during the day. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate that. We'll sure take that under consideration. Mr. Hernandez. Tony
I
Hernandez.
withdraw for now. I wanted to wait to hear what's being said about the gazebo.
All right, sir. Okay. Mr. Williams. Mr. Dan.
Little small complaint. I travel around the country and I see this problem all the time. You get in schools and office buildings and hospitals and apartment buildings, like they all got the same problem. And it's not really rocket science, you know, it's not a big deal. And I'll show you what the problem is. Y'all paid $1 million for the building. You got that slamming door over there. If you ever went to Radio Shack, Berlin's got a big, beautiful door. It's probably been there for 50 years. I don't know if you ever been robbed, but zero noise. It doesn't make a bit of racket. And if you ever went to the picture show, they got these big wooden doors. Zero noise. It's not that complicated. And y'all got that door that slams and slams and slams, and there's no reason for it. I went to a conference in Atlanta, and I paid them $800 to go to the conference. About an hour listening to that slamming door, I finally got my money back and left. And I never did hear anybody talk. That door was slamming so much. There's no reason for it. And I don't know, there's a different control. You can adjust it, or I don't know, but they sure got it figured out at the movie theater. I hate to pay to go see the movie and listen to them doors slam all night long, but they got it all figured out. Not a big deal, you know?
Well, Dan, I might have a solution. You don't mind standing there and kind of letting it shut quietly. So.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Dan. We appreciate it. Anybody else for the public session? Angela, did you want to?
I did. I'm sorry. I'm running a little behind.
Okay.
Had some car trouble. Got that down. Good evening. I wanted a chance to speak at the public session because I know that on the agenda tonight is the decision for the position on the planning board. The planning board has made a recommendation. I did apply for this position. The planning board does not have any codified requirement to make a recommendation for their own membership. So I wanted to come before you tonight to ask that you consider me for the planning board position. I have applied. I'm not sure if Justin will share the resume I submitted, but I do have copies of that for everyone on the board. I think that I have long showed my commitment to the town and to the board, as well as having some experience in the realm of planning during my time being employed here, and continuing that involvement as a private citizen in the years following that. So I would appreciate your consideration. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Anybody else? Going once? Twice? Okay, that takes care of the public session. Thanks to all who signed up. The next item.